Hello everyone, Samaritan here, and today I'm bringing you a brand new video, and this is my last commentary. Honestly, I'm kind of done with YouTube. I think I just kind of wanted to get my piece out there. I'm going to be focusing on my stream more. YouTube just, in my opinion, isn't the place for gaming anymore, and I just don't see a lot of big horizons for YouTube anymore in the gaming community. A lot of things have become more about, vlogs and like IRL challenge videos and things like that, and that's just not me. So I'm going to stick to my stream. Link in the description below, twitch.tv/Samaritan, same way that you spell my YouTube username. I want to get things out before I go, though. So, Halo is something that I was very passionate about whenever I got into it. It took me a while to get to the place where I'm at right now, and I've had relative success in Halo with YouTube and competitive and my live streams. I thank Halo for that, because a lot of the community came to me because of Halo. But the thing is that I'm not going to be playing it as much anymore. It's probably going to be in my daytime stream. If I'm not playing that, then I'm playing, COD or something, because those are just other games I'm starting to enjoy. And Halo 5 content, to me, is getting stale. It's harder and harder to come up with these different things. And personally, I'm not liking the game as much anymore. So for me to sit down and dedicate 15 minutes to playing the game and trying to keep this positive attitude while in the video, it's just not real. It's not real to me, and I don't like the idea of just kind of putting on this kind of facade for you guys, right? And that's why I like live streaming so much, is because everything is at face value. Like, you're going to get 100% real me all the time. If I'm hating the game, you're going to hear me hate the game. Sorry. You're going to hear me hate the game, and you're going to hear my rage and how I say the game's dumb and stupid, how shots don't register, how the dedicated servers are trash, how certain maps still in rotation and things like that. Like, you're going to hear that, and that's the real me. I was doing really well with my FFA series. I was getting like 1 to 1.5k views like on the FFA videos, and I was uploading like really like I was getting really good gameplays. Like, I played against Flamesword, and we won pretty handedly. I hit some really nice snipes. That video did really well. Talking about a recap in HCS Vegas did really well as well. And it's not like my channel wasn't doing well, because in my opinion, I think I was doing fine. I was getting like past 1k views finally, and I was getting really excited, but the game just stopped being fun to me. Things just weren't how I wanted it to be. And no matter how many times we try to talk to the community managers, it doesn't matter. The only person who is really active is, I believe his name is pronounced Josh Mink or Menik. I don't know how you pronounce his last name, but he's like in charge of like the multiplayer like aspect, like the actual matchmaking. And he's like the most responsive person, but our community manager has been like gone. Like, no one really knows like where Sketch is. Like, he's not really responding to anything. I'll tweet to Sketch, I'll tweet to Uni, and it just nothing happens. I bought a webcam for YouTube and everything, but that's just gonna go towards my stream now. I'm looking to get a better computer, so I no longer have this mediocre looking stream. Okay, so something going on about CX. So the Luke the Notable made a video, and Dallas made a video at this point responding to it. I agree with a lot of the points that Dallas made, and I also agree with some of the points that Luke made. One thing that I want to say right now is that it was never stated that the smaller channels, such as myself, Tyler, and Dallas, and even Seth, it was never stated that it was our job to put out majority of the content. No, we had a Google Calendar that Seth set up where we would all pick a day to do a video, and we just weren't meeting those standards. Off the rip of CX, things were good. During the middle, we were dead. Like, there was nothing there. And Luke really focused on the end where he was picking things up, with the top fives and everything like that, which, he's right. I'm going to give him credit where credit is due. He was doing a lot for CX with those top 5 videos. But what he doesn't mention is that middle part. That middle part where, like, after like the first or second month, we just went like quiet. The main people who were working behind the scenes for like trying to get like videos of all of us together was myself and CX Badger. Badger makes music, link to his channel down below. He still makes music every now and then. I really, really like the music that he puts out. A little plug-in for my friend. But we were the ones who were like, hey, like, let's get people together here. Let's get people together there. Let's try to motivate our group to, make collaborative videos. And we made the Get to Know Me thing. And I remember I was the first one to do it. And I think it was Seth's idea, who was like, let's make these videos. That way, people can become more personally attached to the creators. And then we kind of like had to follow up with things, and we've eventually stopped, like most things do, because people didn't want to do it anymore. But there are countless times I can remember. So we started off on Skype, and I'd message the group chat, like the important chat. Hey, we need to get this done. Let's try to get people together for this. Can people tell me your schedules? Would this work out? And then some people, like, after like doing that for so long and getting less and less replies, people were like, yeah, we don't, sometimes I don't really check that. Try to make it more private. Like, so I would send the message to the important chat and then send it to every single person in CX. I'd still only get like maybe one response. And more than likely it would just be me and Reese and maybe one other person, trying to make something of this. And the thing is that, and Reese Fish, he was known as Spastic Fish then, he's known as Fish now. He felt confused. He was like, I'm an editor. I'm not like this personality. I shouldn't be in here doing this. I shouldn't have to do this, was his point. And he's right. Like, where were our content creators at? And where were you during that middle part of CX where we were trying so hard to get people together? Where were you then? And to act like Luke was this knight in shining armor just holding CX up by his... No, that's so not true. I can tell you so many times where I would message Luke and I wouldn't get any responses back. I would DM him on Twitter and be like, hey, can you do this? And he still wouldn't do it. It didn't matter what way of communication I went about things. He wouldn't respond. And it wasn't just him. The reason I'm singling him out in that scenario is because he wanted to act like this knight in shining armor, but that wasn't the case. Hardly anyone would reply. It didn't matter. Like, new members that were coming in, such as Och, like Och would try to help me with things, and he would like really good with communication with me. Like all the editors, like Ninja and Och and Reese and Bullet Rebel, I have the utmost respect for him, and I, anytime that I talked to him, it was always a good time. As well as Falling Brooks, I think that's his thing. Ethan, like, talking to Och and talking to them, like, it was always a good time, and you really get an understanding of like what's going on, and like it just makes me so mad that it was like, no, like, disregard all that. I was this, I was that. It's dumb. And Dallas hits this on his video, but the idea that just because you have majority of the views means that you can your vote carries more weight. We treated CX as a democracy. Everyone was on like a true democracy. Everyone was on a level playing field. There's people always saw Cole as kind of the leader, but even within CX people saw it that way because Cole's just always been that kind of figurehead. But he said it's not up to me, it's up to everyone. And that Noble Sporting thing, you know, he posted some bad stuff then, and I wasn't a huge fan of his edit. I agreed that we had too many editors and not enough willing content creators, like personalities. And that was my mindset going into it. Like we have enough editors in here. Like Reese is pumping out great stuff. Bullet's always going to be there for the montages. Hell, I had an idea to revamp CX in 2017, and we came out with the montage that Bullet edited, and still nothing was done. There's still a lack of drive, and there's still things I want to do with Chaotix. There's some things in the back of my head that I'm thinking about doing, and there are things happening in the background, but just know it's not going to happen on YouTube. I'm done with commentaries and gameplay videos on YouTube. I'm really just gonna focus on my stream. I'm gonna post stream highlights here because I think stream highlights are always a great thing. It's a great thing to watch. I personally enjoy stream highlights from Nick Merckx. I enjoy Cole's. Cole's, Clay's, Nick Merckx. Why couldn't I remember Nick's name? Nick, Hype Train, who is also a streamer, link down below for him and his channel, his Twitch channel and his YouTube channel. He does great stuff. Yeah, I those are the things I'm looking at. I'm looking at streaming because, like I said at the beginning of this video, YouTube just isn't the platform for gaming anymore, and that's 100% how it is. And this might be a little bit of a controversial video, and you're like, oh, Justin's only doing it for the drama. I was planning on making a video talking about why I was stepping away from YouTube anyway. This just gave me a good reason to upload something. So next video that you guys see is probably going to be another stream highlights. If you're a real advocate of, I guess, me, or someone who really enjoys my content, like I said, my channel will be down below. All the people that I mentioned, that I said that I'd leave a link down, they're there too. Great guys, love them to death. Yeah, so I'll see you guys later.